A violent, dangerous gang found within the North Industrial District of Night City. This gang is kitted out with extensive and often illegal cyber technologies. Their dehumanizing, heavy augmentation and occult-inspired black metal tattoos make them stand out within the streets of Night City. They are often equipped with cyberoptcial implants, cyber limbs, with built-in combat modifications and subdermal body plating. This is the Maelstrom Gang. The Maelstrom Gang has roots in Night City as far back as 2020. It was formed by the last of the Metal Warriors gang, a gang that was more or less wiped out by a rival gang called Inquisitors. The Inquisitors had many rivals throughout Night City, but their anti-cyberware philosophy must have made their feud with the Metal Warriors more personal. A few members from the Metal Warriors that survived the onslaught rebranded and drafted members from smaller gangs in Night City, mainly from the Red Chrome Legion and the Ironsides, both of which already had long-standing grudges with the Inquisitors. Even back then, the Maelstroms sported the traditional black leather and chrome that we see today, and they were equally as obsessed with the cybernetic enhancements, with about 30% of the gang being registered as cyber psychos and another 35% on the edge to become one. Maelstrom's leader back then, called Hammer, was originally thrown out of the Metal Warriors for breaking their combat code, so now as you can imagine, anything goes. In 2020, the main base of operations for the Maelstrom were the deserted buildings formerly known as Barley's in the west side of town near the docks. This area was quite volatile back then, as many of the businesses there were covertly filling the needs of the corporations and some solos. Because of this, the Maelstroms originally kept doing small-scale crimes, but as their taste in cyberware got more expensive, their crimes got more ambitious, forcing them to go head-to-head with the corporations and solos in the area. Fast forward to 2077, and today the Maelstrom are located in the All Foods plant in the North Industrial District. They've grown to a sizable 1,300 members and are currently led by Simon Randall, better known as Rice. Rice is an unpredictable psychopath who took control of the Maelstrom gang by betraying and imprisoning the last leader, who is called Brick. It is rumoured that he keeps Bricks imprisoned somewhere within the North Industrial District. The Maelstrom are known to have heavy combat augmentations, as well as using pain suppressors, reflex boosters and street mod optical units of unknown capabilities. Maelstrom Territories is the North Industrial District part of Watson. Here the Maelstrom have taken over all the abandoned factories in the area, and even have their own club called the Tintance Club. The Maelstrom are obsessed by cybertechnologies, or as they say, the urge to improve weak flesh. They are also fascinated with the occult and the pursuit of otherworldly sensations. Many believe that over-augmentation with cyber technologies can lead to cyberpsychosis and other mental disorders. This might explain their interest in the occult, as they slowly slip into madness with each additional cyber tech that they add to themselves. The gang is structured by breaking the organization into smaller groups, each responsible for a specific aspect of the business. Depending on the task, these groups could be as large as 30 members, such as raids or hit jobs or protecting valuable cargo, or as many as 4 or 5 members if they're just patrolling their own turf. The main source of revenue for the Maelstroms comes from smuggling illegal meds and drugs into Night City. They will also take on hit jobs in which they will often execute in bizarre and brutal fashion, which might help if you want to send a message to your enemies. Many victims are found dismembered, skinned alive, and even drowned in wet concrete. They also perform well-planned and executed heists on guarded corporate transports. Another significant source of income for the Maelstrom gang is the Tintance Club. This is a very popular gangster club and drink and ride venue in Night City. Tintance is located in an abandoned factory where other gangsters come to party and listen to neo-death metal music. As long as they obey the Maelstrom authority and customs, they'll be allowed in. Be warned though, if a night at the TTC has a body count less than a dozen, it is considered a boring affair. Rumours say that the gang is involved in the production of black market braindance records, especially bizarre and disturbing and extremely violent ones. Other records say that they are rumoured to produce the numbness. This is an emotional void that places users in a strange state of mind, which is quite popular amongst overstimulated braindance users. That said, despite all the rumours and whispers that go in back halls of Night City, the NCPD has found no evidence to prove that the Maelstrom are in any way involved in Braindance black market. So that is an overview of the Maelstrom gang who are operating in Night City. If you like this content and would like to see more, why not consider subscribing? If you'd like to help me out with the YouTube algorithm, leaving a comment and a like below really does help out. Other than that, I'll see you all in Night City.